Hello, my lovelies. I have been experimenting. This is something I saw on a Reels that came up in my Facebook feed. It is a concealed paper clip with another piece of paper over the top and a focal point on the front. And I decided that because it's going to be double-sided, I'd like to put a focal point on the back. And I had a little brainwave, and I thought I should show you how I did this rather than fumbling around in a video while I'm trying to do something else, trying to create this and then do something else. I just thought I'd make this a feature video. So I have cut out and coloured some paper. Now this is approximately 12 inches in length, and I have cut apart my little peaks to make it a banner type tag. Now what I'm going to do is, I've got two of them here, so I thought I'd do both of them with you. Where's all my other bits? Okay, and this little piece is approximately 6 inches long. Now the width of them is entirely up to you. I made this one out of a little scrap of paper that I had from using this and another scrap of that. And I thought, well, I'll just see what I can do with it. And the grey just seemed to go in quite well with the other colours. So you can see that there is a marked difference between the sizes of them. And that's okay. This can take up nearly a full page. This will take up maybe half a page. And I'm thinking of putting it into my blooms book. I had a little mental moment then. So let's just start here. I've cut out my elements and I've edged them with the ink. So I'm going to put the glide-on clip, or the office clip, whatever you want to call them, in the middle of the bigger piece. Then I'm going to cover this with glue and put it over that. Now I know these are a little bit awkwardly out of shape, but that won't be noticed when you put them in the book because they'll be on the opposite side of the page. Okay. These do not take long to make. The longest part is the inking, the edges. But really they don't take long to make at all. Inking the edges and working out what colours you're going to put on what. I had some beautiful papers and I thought, no, they're a little bit bright for my blooms book, so that went out the window. Okay, now get as close to the middle as you can. Don't worry about trying to force the clip down because it's not going to happen. You're going to have a little ledge here, and I think it looks quite lovely. That's not quite in the middle, so we've got wet glue, so we have got wriggle room. Try and say that 10 times fast. Wiggle room, wiggle room, wiggle room, wiggle. That's very, and I'm already making mistakes. Okay, so we'll stop that nonsense. Turning over, hoping I haven't made a mess on the board. Nope, all good. Now I'm just going to pinch these corners together and as much at the top as I can. Okay, now using another piece of contrasting paper, I cut out these 2 3/8 inch scalloped circles, and as you can see I've inked around the edges. Now I have two options. I can leave it up there where you can see a little bit of black and white, or I can bring it down and cover that point, or not point, I can cover that part, the edge there, by doing that. And I've got a nice butterfly. It's purple, I know, but it looks lovely. Wait until you see it on there. You see it looks really quite nice. I rather like that. Or I could use the other ones and put blue flowers on there, which I like a lot better. Yep, okay, so it's going to be flowers for this one. I will think about that butterfly. I'm not 100% sure about the purple butterfly. I'm going to pop him up there for now because I really am not sure. I've got a nice blue one, which will look lovely. But then I have to find something for the opposite side, or for the reverse side. See, that one looks okay. Now I see it under the light, I'm not sure. Okay, they both sit up there. The second one will just have the scallops for now. Alrighty, so get the tweezer, because I just know if I don't use the tweezer, I'm going to get ink all over my hands, and I've already got enough colour on there as it is, mostly black. Now I'm making sure I go up into the scallops. There's nothing worse than having a scallop that doesn't sit flat. A little bit of wriggle room, not wriggle room. A little bit of a paint wriggle. Glue wriggle, that's the one. I knew I'd find it in the end. Okay. Beautiful. I do like that. That's lovely. Okay, and the reverse side. Would it matter if I put blue roses on the other one, do you think? Because they're not going to be next to each other. They might not even be in the same book. I've just made 2 of them because I had that paper available. I'll have a little look in a minute and see. I'm being a little bit fussy because I've got the lovely peak down here at the bottom, and I want that to be at the bottom. I don't want it to be offside and off center. I think I've got it right. Yes, I have. Oh, I can be clever some days. Now to finish this off, I will probably put a word sticker in here of some sort, but I haven't sorted that out, so I'm not going to waste your time and do it. But that is done. See how easy and simple that was? And you've got all this room that'll sit on the page, and I'll show you that when this one's dry. This little one is dry, and I've already worked out that I'm going to put it on the back page, on the very back of the book, because my writing board is a little bit loose. So I think it needs some help to stay in. Not that this is going to fasten it in, but it can sit in there, and it just gives that little bit of extra weight and depth to here. And then under here I could put, I made a little journal card this morning too. I could put another journaling card under there. I think I'll leave that because I like it. All right, let's go back and make the second one, and we can work out if we're going to, I think I will put blue flowers on that because I like the look of that. It's lovely. It's tone on tone. It's pretty. I like it. Okay. Clip on the top, in the middle, or as close to as you can. Just eyeballing it. Yep, that looks pretty good. Looks good to me. I may have to make a trip to my craft shop on the weekend and get some more Aleen's. I've got 2 bottles on the go, and both of them are running low. I would hate to get halfway through a project and not have any. That would devastate my soul. Now remembering to straighten this up a little bit. That's not bad, not bad. We can Can you come down a little bit? Yes, you can. Very good. Awesome. If you wanted to, you could just leave it like that, but I like to go the extra step because I really did like what the lady did on that, the reel. I'm really sorry, I cannot remember her name. Oh, they look nice. Yeah, they all do nicely. What do I need? Scissors. There it is. Thank you. Oh, that one popped up easily. Awesome. Now I've got little leaves pointing up and other pretties pointing down. So that indicates to me that the leaves go up and these other little frilly bits come down. Works for me. That's the way my little mind works. That's fine. Put the scissors away. Don't put it down. Put them away. Yep. Okay, getting into the scallops again. I'm loving these. I could see a production line coming up with these, but then I wouldn't know what to do with them all. It's all well and good to make lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of things, but then what do you do with them if they don't match the project that you're working on? You've wasted time and effort. So, according to my family's wishes, I've stopped production lines unless I know I'm going to be using them immediately. As one of my girls said to me, "Mum, you're making all these gorgeous things, but what are you going to do with them? You make so many." And I thought that's a very valid point. So it's make as I go from now on, unless I'm doing something in particular. If I'm doing things for Happy Mail or something like that, well then I've just made a big mess. Caught on my finger and dropped onto the paper. Drat, drat, and drat. Thank goodness it dries clear. All right, I will put this one aside and let it dry. The other one will be dry by now. So one thing about Aleene's is it dries very quickly. It grabs quickly, it holds quickly, and within 5 minutes you're working with it. It's wonderful. All right, let's find a page where we can put this in the back of the book somewhere, I think. There, maybe? No. Oh, I've got top of here. Let's do this one. I happen to like this page. It shows you all the variations of the vintage kitchen crockery. It's beautiful. Okay, and we slide that onto there. put a journaling. Oh, and I didn't put anything on the back of that, so I will do that later. I just want to pop it in there to show you though. Put that in there, and you have another interesting page that you can play with. Another journaling card under there maybe. You know, it just depends upon what you really want to do. But thank you very much for watching. I will catch up with you in the next episode of Bloom and Grow. And goodbye for now. Take care. Keep crafting. Bye-bye.